Healthy habits and how they work together to create a strong foundation for both physical and mental well being. Welcome back to the Marcus Allgood Show. I appreciate everybody listening and following, and all the new people that have joined in on the venture that we are doing. Talking about healthy habits, mindset, working out, fitness, just anything related to changing your body, changing your mindset, and just getting better as a whole. All the personal development that we can get into. Today we're talking about healthy habits and how they intertwine together to get you to the best possible version of yourself that you can be. Some of the areas that we're going to talk about: exercise, nutrition, sleep, and stress management aren't just individual habits. They create a powerful system that supports your body and mind at the highest levels. First, we're going to talk about regular exercise, moving your body, sharpening your mind, and how this is going to help out you to become a better version of yourself. So exercise is not just about getting jacked, building muscle, and losing weight. It's about energy, mental clarity. It's about emotional health. It's about mental clarity, and it's about getting some of those demons out that you have built up in your head and letting all that nastiness out on the weights or running, anything like that. Like just letting yourself get free and being in a place where there's nothing else to think about but just working out. When you move your body regularly, whether it's lifting weights, HIIT workouts, walking, cycling, Pilates, yoga, playing basketball, anything like that, you release endorphins inside your body, and those endorphins are your natural mood boosters. They're going to put you in a better mood naturally without having to use alcohol, cigarettes, drugs, anything like that. Like this is your drug right here. This is what's going to boost your endorphins safely and in a good way. It's going to give you the energy you need to finish out the rest of the day, or give you the energy to finish, or just to end your day. You know, you come home from work, you're super tired. You're like, oh my gosh, I don't want to do anything. But as soon as you go to the gym, or as soon as you go to yoga, as soon as you go do some kind of workout, next thing you know, you have a lot more energy to get through dinner, get through taking a shower, getting to bedtime when you need to be, instead of coming home wanting to take a nap or something. Like this is going to give you the energy that you need. It's mood and mental health by reducing anxiety and depression. Regular physical activity improves mood and mental health by reducing anxiety and depression. Like that stuff's just going to go away for that 1 hour. It can go away for longer as long as you know how to deal with it. It's going to help your brain function by increasing focus, memory, and creativity. And it's great for long-term health by reducing the risk of heart disease, diabetes, and obesity. So it's a win-win. You're going to have more energy. You're going to have less risk of heart disease. You're going to not be in a spot where you're going to get diabetes, and you're not going to be obese. Like, what more do you want? It's 1 hour a day that you have to sacrifice. You can do 30 minutes if you want to, but it's 1 hour a day out of your 24 hours that you need to sacrifice to get this natural boosters going in your body and to help fight heart disease, diabetes, and obesity. And it's just a win-win all the way around. But the tip is you have to choose the activity that you enjoy. Exercise should feel like a reward, not a punishment. Me, I wake up every day excited to work out. That's my one thing that I want to do. And if I don't work out that morning, it's like the next thing on my mind is what time do I get to work out, and I look forward to working out. Granted, every day I wake up and say, oh my gosh, I could just go back to bed. But I know that workout's going to make me feel good, and it's going to wake me up. It just helps out my body, helps out my mental state, helps everything out about it. My day. I know once I get done with that workout, that's the hardest thing I'm going to do for the day. Everything else is just gravy train. Easy day. The other thing we're going to talk about is proper nutrition, fueling the machine. You have to have the right fuel to get through the day without crashing, without having to have a bunch of stimulants and things like that. Like what you eat directly affects how you feel, think, and perform. A nutrient-dense, balanced diet provides the energy your body needs and supports brain health. Quality nutrition stabilizes the blood sugar, keeping your mood and energy levels consistent. I definitely eat a balanced diet of some carbs, vegetables, fats, fruits. It definitely keeps me going throughout the whole day. It doesn't let me crash, doesn't do anything crazy. I don't have to have any kind of energy drinks throughout the day. It just really helps you it helps you prepare your body to get through the day. Like if you just fed your car bad gas, it's gonna putter around, blah, 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 do all sorts of crazy things, and it's just not gonna run right. It's the same thing for your body. It also supports muscle recovery and immune health. It reduces inflammation, which helps prevent chronic disease, which is another win-win. Like, why wouldn't you pair this with exercise and have a full-on win-win situation? Another tip is to focus on whole foods, lean proteins, healthy fats, vegetables, fruits, and whole grains if you want some. Hydration is equally crucial, so keep the water intake high throughout the day. They say a gallon. You don't have to do a gallon. Depends on, if you're putting some good salt into the water, getting the electrolytes that you need. You probably don't need a full gallon, but definitely a half gallon to start out throughout the day. So a lot of people are going to ask, like, what's lean? What are lean meats? What are vegetables to eat? What are healthy fats? I'm going to list out a bunch right now. So examples of lean meats: chicken breast, skinless, boneless chicken breast. Pound it out to half-inch thick, grill it, good to go. Turkey breast, lean ground turkey, sirloin steak, pork loin, bison, venison, pretty much any kind of fish. You could do tuna, cod, haddock. You could do salmon. Salmon's got a little bit more fat in it, but it is pretty good. It is a really good fish because you're going to get the essential fatty oils that you're going to need. You could also do some ground chicken breasts. It's 93.7. You could do some ground meat if you need to, 93.7. Drain the fat off. Now you got some 99.1. Now probably more like 97.3. So some of the healthy fats we have, you got avocados, olive oil, coconut oil, nuts. You got to remember, nuts are full of fat. Like, you don't just take a big old giant handful of these nuts and eat them, but you got almonds, walnuts, cashews, and then some of the seeds you have is chia seeds, flax seeds, pumpkin seeds. Chia seeds are actually really good in fiber, and they have some protein in it, a good protein ratio, but they do have a little bit of fat. You got some nut butters, almond butter, peanut butter. I recommend just going to the store that you can grind your own peanut butter or make your own almond butter. Don't buy the store-bought Jiffy because it's got a bunch of sugars and extra stuff in it that you don't need. Fatty fish, healthy fats coming from salmon, mackerel, and sardines. If you can stomach some mackerel, go for it. Dark chocolate, 70% cocoa or higher. Definitely look at the serving sizes of that and go with that. And then some of the better veggies you're going to have is spinach, kale, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, cauliflower, bell peppers, onions, carrots, zucchini, cucumbers, asparagus, green beans. I eat a lot of dill pickles, but look in the recipe and make sure or the ingredients to make sure there's no sugar added to them. Because a lot of times they'll put some sugar in there, but just get some regular old dill pickles. So good. Then you can drink the juice. Then you won't have to drink as much water. Good to go. It's a win-win. Some of the best fruits are going to be blueberries, strawberries, bananas, raspberries. Then you can go with an apple. You can go with oranges, pineapple, mango, grapes, kiwis, watermelons. Kiwis are packed with vitamins. They're just so small. You got to peel them off. But I still eat at least 2 or 3 a day, 2 or 3 a week. So if you have any questions about vegetables, any kind of food to eat, message me, let me know. I will definitely answer the questions. The next one, adequate sleep, the ultimate recovery tool. You have to have sleep. There are some people out there that have a natural disease that they can only sleep 4 hours and they're good to go. I am not one of them. My optimum sleep is 7 hours. Going for 9. I can't even do 9 anymore. 8. It's harder. But then if I get 5 to 6 hours, like 1 to 2 days in, I'm good. But after that, I start crashing hard. So sleep is not optional. It is when your body rebuilds, repairs, and resets. Poor sleep habits sabotage everything from fitness progress to mental sharpness. And sleep affects the emotional regulation and stress management. It's 100% true. When I start getting tired, I start getting emotional. Next thing you know, you're playing sad songs on the radio. And you're all inside your feels. And you're like, oh my gosh, I need to go home and go to bed, get some sleep. Muscle recovery and fat loss. Decision making and concentration. I definitely lose concentration when I'm super tired. I just can't concentrate. But having that 7 hours of sleep really is like the optimal spot where I'm at. And then another thing is to prioritize 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep, stick to a regular bedtime, limit screen time before bed, and create a restful environment. I like to go to bed pretty much the same time every day, but it's hard to do with the kids and, soccer practice and things like that. But think about like 9:30 is your bedtime. Try and get everything done before 9:30 and then go to bed. I'll push it to 10 every once in a while, but 10, that's pushing me to 6 hours of sleep, and I don't like it. About 6.5. And it's just that's not for me. So I try and get to bed 9:30, wake up at 4:30. That's a good 7 hours, good amount of sleep. And then some nights, if I can get to bed at 8:30, whoo, let's do this. I'm crashing out. Another thing we're going to talk about is stress management. Protect your peace. Protect your peace at all costs. Like anything you can do to protect your peace is going to help you in the long run to just help you with your personal development and help with the way your whole body works. So stress is unavoidable, but how you manage it determines whether it controls you or you control it. Chronic stress throws your hormones out of balance, disrupts sleep, and triggers unhealthy eating behaviors. Effective stress management includes mindfulness practices like meditation or deep breathing, setting healthy boundaries with work and relationships, making time for hobbies and relaxation. So disrupting sleep, if you don't control your mind and you're sitting there laying down in bed and you're thinking all these different scenarios going on in your head about what could have happened or what did happen or what you could have said, all that anxiety built up in your head, you have to clear that out before you can get to sleep, because your mind will just sit there and race and tell you over and over the same thing. And all you're doing is really playing the same scenario out over and over and over. You already lived it once, so why are you going to keep living it over and over and over? Get rid of it. Push it out any way you can by some meditation, some deep breathing. Figure out what it's going to take for you to be able to clear your mind to be able to go to bed. A lot of times that deep breathing while you're laying in bed, like 5 seconds in, 10 seconds out, deep breath, like really helps you relax while laying there, especially like while you're laying on your back. Do it probably about 5-6 times. You should really start to feel more relaxed and more oxygenated throughout the whole body. A tip would be find daily rituals that ground you. Even for 5 to 10 minutes of quiet time can reset your mindset. It doesn't take a whole lot. Like this doesn't have to be an hour, 2 hours. You don't have to meditate for 30 minutes. You just have to take a little bit of time, 5 to 10 minutes, nothing crazy. Get it through, just get the relaxation going and make it better. So why it all matters, it all works together. These habits work synergistically. When you're exercising, you're likely to sleep better because you burn a lot of energy. When you're sleeping better, you're managing stress more easily because you can think better, the clarity's there, you're not emotional, things like that. And when stress is under control, you make healthier food choices. You're not stress eating. A lot of people blame stress for eating like trash. Don't do that. It's not really a thing. It's just you making an excuse to be able to eat the trash that you want to eat. It's a loop of positive reinforcement that elevates every area of your life. So if you got any questions about it, let me know. But think about how all 4 of those work together and create one giant loop of a healthy habit, healthy environment, healthy body. So healthy habits aren't random actions. They're your foundation. Start small, be consistent, and watch how these 4 pillars transform your energy, focus, and overall happiness. This is how you become the best version of yourself, by stacking small daily victories that keep your mind and body operating at their highest levels. And that's the pod. I appreciate everybody watching. And if you got any questions, reach out to me, and see you on the next pod. Thank you.